Hey guys, it's Mandy and welcome to my channel, Just One More Bag 01, where luxury meets lifestyle. If you are obsessed with designer handbags, love luxury items, enjoy traveling, or just want to get a glimpse of my Yorkie Winston, then you are in the right place. Each week I put out videos on Wednesday and Saturday reviewing luxury items that are out there, my personal handbag collection, what fits, and unboxings. If that's something you're interested in, I hope that you would consider subscribing to my channel. And if you are already subscribed, thank you so much for joining our ever-loving community of bag lovers. Today, I have a very sad topic to discuss with you guys. And I hope that everything comes through because I'm not using my lighting today because I want to give you the best view possible. I think that I have a quality defect on my brand new Eva Pochette from the 2025 Louis Vuitton Ski Collection, and I need your guys' help on what to do. So right now, my SA is away on holiday. He will be back this weekend, so I do plan on reaching out to him and seeing what his thoughts are. And my main issue is that this bag is not available in the US online. So I don't know if this is something I should return and take my chances on if I can get another one. If I am expecting too much of perfection for the bag, or if I should just keep it and maybe, I'm being a little crazy here. So I did just unbox this and I absolutely am in love with this bag. It pains me to make this video and talk to you guys about this today, let me tell you. But one of the viewers on my channel actually left me a comment and they noticed that the alignment of this plaque is not completely even. So I'm trying to get it in here for you guys. And you can see that it is ever so slightly tilted up on the one side. So if you're looking at this side, the bottom is up a little bit higher. And I was able to really kind of tell by looking at the motifs because you can see a little bit more of the one than the other. And again, it is ever so slightly. So that's what I kind of wanted to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts on this? What would you do? Have you come across anything like this with any of your purchases from Louis Vuitton? Do you think I'm being crazy here? Do you think it looks okay? One thing the husband said, he's like, you have sold some of your bags in the past, and is this something that's going to hurt you? And, these bags are not cheap. I don't normally like to discuss the pricing, but this bag was close to $2,000. And when I think of how many hours I had to work to make $2,000 to buy this bag, it's a lot of hours. So, it's not something to take lightly. And being that this is a luxury bag from a house as popular as Louis Vuitton, you kind of do expect perfection. And I do just want to thank that viewer who pointed this out to me. I have shared with you guys about my vision loss in my left eye, so my vision is not as good as the normal person. So, it's not something that I even noticed. So thank you so much to that viewer. I greatly appreciate you mentioning this to me so that I can consider what to do. I can tell you guys that in the past, I did have a quality issue with one of my Louis Vuitton bags. I had an on-the-go GM in the reverse monogram. And I had that bag for maybe 2 years. I stored it properly. I used the bag, but not crazy. I had a lot of other bags. I used it as a work bag primarily, and it was really from the house to the car to the office to the car to the house. I never really used it as a handbag. It was just a work bag. So it didn't really see much wear and tear. However, when I was storing the bag, I remember I took it out to use it and it definitely had a smell about it. And also the bag kind of rippled. Like when you would look at it, you could see that there was a deformity in it. So I took it to the Louis Vuitton store and I asked them, you know, is there anything you guys can do about this smell? Honestly, I wasn't even thinking, you know, that it could be like under a warranty or that they would do something. I was really just looking to pay to have it go to the bag spa. However, the gentleman there was so kind at the time. I remember his name was Ricardo even. He was the nicest guy. And he's like, you know, we've seen some issues like this. You know, I'm going to put it in. And he wrote all these notes down. And not even a week later, I got a call that they were going to replace my bag. So the option that I had is I could, you know, do an exchange for the exact same bag, or they would give me the credit and I could purchase a new bag. So I was really shocked with that. I was not expecting it at all. Apparently some of the glue that they had used on that bag is what was kind of causing the smell and potentially that deformity. So they replaced it or refunded me. I ended up choosing the refund, and I ended up buying a black and white leather bag in the size, a little size smaller. I have, however, let that bag go. I decided that the on-the-go in the larger size tote for me is no longer something I'm really into. I really want something that zips more, so that's why I did away with it. But, you know, I have to say that experience for me personally with Louis Vuitton was wonderful. However, they had plenty of those bags available. This situation is a little bit different. I know that there'd been a lot of quality issues with the Murakami pieces. Had any of you out there had an issue with a piece that was limited edition or unavailable, and how did they handle it? You know, should I ask them if they could maybe just send this to be repaired and straightened out? Should I just return it and get my luck? If I get another one, I get it. If I don't, I don't. I'm so torn. I don't know what to do. And, you know, I don't know if I'm just critiquing this a little bit too harshly. Am I being just a little bit too picky? But, you know, now that that viewer pointed that out to me, it's all I see when I look at it. You know, again, I'll try to zoom in and get a close-up for you guys so that you can really see it. The rest of the bag, everything looks great. You know, there's no other issues. It's just that one little alignment there. And I mean, the bag's just so beautiful. I don't want to lose it. You know, I want to definitely have it. And, you know, my sales rep, he is such a wonderful SA. You know, my gut tells me that he'd be able to find me another one, but, you know, what are the chances on the other one? Well, that potentially have an issue as well. And could it be a worse issue that I'm then not happy with, where this, you know, the bag itself is fine. It's just a little bit on that alignment. So I really need your guys' opinion. I'm really struggling here on this a little bit with what to do. And just, you know, is it me? Am I being too picky? You know, what do you guys think? Have you seen anybody else unbox this bag? I have not. I've seen Alma's out there, but I haven't seen any other Evas. I'm kind of curious if anyone else has seen this. If you guys do see anything, could you please tag me? I would love to see somebody else's review on this and maybe try to play I Spy on their bag and see if I see anything or not. I'm not sure what to do. I love this, you know, I love the Louis Vuitton brand. Just a little bit disappointed, obviously, because I do just love this bag so much. I think it's so beautiful. The other issue is, I mentioned I have a wedding in a couple weeks, so I really wanted to use this bag with my outfit. I don't really have a plan B, so am I going to be without the bag for a couple weeks if I go to do something? You know, I also only have a limited amount of time to return the bag if that is what I choose to do. So let me know your guys' thoughts. I really appreciate you guys tuning in, and I appreciate all of your feedback and any thoughts that you guys have hearing your experiences. I also just want to say thank you so much to all my new followers. I know that I've gained a lot over the past couple of days from when I originally posted the unboxing of this bag. I greatly appreciate that. So I just want to thank you guys all for spending some time with me today, whether you're here for the luxury, travel inspo, or just trying to get a glimpse of Winston. I'm so glad that you did join me today. If you did enjoy anything from today's video, I would greatly appreciate it if you would give it a like and leave me a comment. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, I hope that you would consider doing so, as it does mean so much to me. And no matter what, guys, remember, there's always room for just one more bag. Have a great day. See you soon. Bye.